Welcome back, everybody, to Furi. This is the 10th and final boss. If, depending on which ending you get, there's two endings. If you choose one, you do have another boss. If you choose the other one, you do not. So, during this first playthrough, I chose the one where you do not have another boss. So this will be our last boss at the time. I have gone through and done the second ending, so that will be tomorrow's episode, or whenever the next time I release an episode is. It might be today, who knows? It might be a week from now. You know, I'm not very consistent with that, so we'll just have to wait and see. This place is pretty big.
Well, this is a warm welcome.
Mr. Rabbit Face McGee over here does not like this boss person lady, and he goes on a rant about it in a few seconds here as we walk through this nice snowy mountain-esque landscape with all the colors and the whatnots. Bum, bum. Just walking through. Not a lot going on here. And then he's going to start his rant once we get closer to him up here. There you go. Right there.
Why did they let her join? How many were they prepared to sacrifice?
9. Or 10, depending.
She's part of this. She's an overconfident, idealistic child who dreamed she could save the world.
She is very young once we get to her. Her voice is pretty childish.
She's an amateur, short-sighted. Plain stupid, if you ask me.
He just keeps on going. Just keeps on going. Got a little bit more that he has to yell about. Mr. Bunnyface over here. Love the music, though. Gotta admit that. I do love the music in this game. Makes me want to look up to see if they have a soundtrack for it, actually. Furi soundtrack.
But don't be fooled by her. She's dangerous. If she was a pushover, she wouldn't be here.
She's not very dangerous.
She's treacherous and she's fast. And there's something in there that is meant to stop you for good.
You can actually get this the soundtrack from Steam, so that's a thing. It is $15 though. I don't know if I'm prepared to spend $15 on a soundtrack. In fact, I am not prepared to spend $15 on a soundtrack. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I'll just enjoy it through the game.
One last time. The jailer is the key. Kill her.
Kill her and you will be free. And now we meet the final jailer here in our way to get down to whatever world we're going to. We're already obviously not part of it. That was made pretty clear throughout the game, and especially with our DNA being unknown type. And there she is, the final boss of the game.
You're not what I was expecting.
You're not what I was expecting, to be completely honest. She's got like sound waves going on or something. And she runs away. What? Oh, she can fly. Great. Oh, wait, no. but she can fly. She just landed on top of one of her platforms. That's what we will be using to get across, obviously. So there's no point to actually parry these back. They don't hit what's shooting them out. And they're quite easy to dodge, as you can see. This part's easy. The whole level here is easy. I just get a little bit impatient. See? No fucks given.
To let you go out, that is a fate worse than death.
Is it a fate worse than death? This is the last boss. This is it. This is her. This is pretty much what she does. She runs away and then you shoot her in the face. And phase 1 is complete
Why are you
out
here?
of the
Why are
3.
you doing this?
And this will start where it gets a little bit. If you just have patience, it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm an impatient bastard, and well, we'll see the results of that here in a second.
I wanted to be here.
Ah,
You're
see,
asking
get
me.
knocked off.
Here is where I can make a difference.
I get a little crazy, and I take another shot to the face.
All of my people out there, they're
Fortunately, it
dying.
doesn't start you back from the beginning. It starts you from right here, which was nice. It was real nice of the game. Of course, she goes running on ahead of me.
Go back.
Maybe she can't fly. Maybe she's just shooting across the platforms
I am
too.
paying the price for my people's freedom, but it's
She can do the same thing, only she's gonna have little walls that come out this time. And her guns are gonna have walls too. As long as we stay over here, it doesn't look like the other ones shoot at us, so it's not really a big deal. And phase 2 is complete.
I don't understand.
Time for the 3rd and final phase. Yeah, it looks like she's just jumping, which involves lasers. Which shouldn't be a big deal, but I end up dodging into a bunch of them and falling off, and well, being there we go. Yep, fell off there. Yes, little girl, I am a monster. You think you'd notice that? I did get to you over here. And here's the thing that is apparently supposed to stop us. It doesn't do a great job. Wow. I do love the sound effect of the giant laser. But no good. Now we get a close-up range fight with her. She will attack you occasionally,
Can't go out there. Don't you
but
understand?
mostly she does not.
The world withers and dies. You're the end.
See, at this point, I thought I was like not an alien. I was like death or something, or like an apocalypse horseman type dude, something like that.
Not like this.
She really doesn't attack you here. I mean, she does every once in a while, but for the most part, yeah. And I do perfect parry her at that point. Just knock her ass out. She can dodge. There it is. She died. She just kind of fell over there. She ran into me and fell over. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think I perfect parried her, and it just said, well, she's dead. And we do not even hesitate to kill her.
Hold my hand.
And obviously she did not want to die.
This is it, my friend. It's been hard, I know. But she was the last. Finally, going through that door. It's everything we have been fighting for.
Through the door we go.
You were when you first landed out there. We all have choices to make. We all have to decide what's worth fighting for.
That we do, bunny man. That we do. So, time to walk through the door and see what we're in store for. There's nothing else around here. I kind of walk around for a second just to see if I could find something. Anything, really. But no. And this kind of cements the idea in my head that we're like death. Because we start walking here. And anything we touch, everything around us just kind of dies. Then we get to kind of explore the world. Kind of look around, see what's going on. And we get the end credits. Woo! Fury over! I mean, we still got a little bit to go. We still have to see the actual ending of the game. We just get the credits here, get a walk around for a little bit. In a minute, the credits will be over, and we'll be able to run around here. So we won't just be plodding along, which is good, because, yeah, it's nice to look around. So for now, just enjoy the music and the credits, and yeah, I did really enjoy the game. The music, the artwork, and the boss fights. The only problem I have is that sometimes I'd be holding down the button or try and dodge or something, and it just would not dodge when I wanted it to, and I would take damage, and I'd get a little frustrated with that. But that's really it. Or I wouldn't parry when I thought I did. Just doing that kind of stuff where you don't quite, where you hit the button but it doesn't quite register. It can be a little frustrating at times. Game is pretty fast paced, but once you learn the boss's moveset, it is definitely easier. This is my second playthrough through the game, and it was definitely a lot easier than my first round. I only got to the samurai guy the first time, which is my favorite fight, but he was kicking my ass, and this time I was able to defeat him quite quickly. I think that whole episode was 8 or 10 minutes. Pretty short for an episode. This one's about 21:48 actually, and a little over. And we were able to kill the last boss, which is that little girl, and she doesn't put up a fight at all, which is kind of sad, but you know, whatever. As for a rating, I would definitely suggest the game if you like fast-paced action and dodging bullet hell type games, because that's basically what it is. It's just a hack and slash with the bullet hell going on as well. Alright, I'll let the rest of the credits play here, and I'll join you back once we get... Actually, I think they're almost over, so I might as well not even mute for a few seconds. Fury. Now we got the special links. Bunch of people. There's some pretty big names in there. KJ Inafune, Kojima, and there's a few other names that I'm sure people will recognize. And of course us for finishing the game. Now it's going to go dark and we'll be able to run around. And now we can run, and everything still dies in our path. That's why I thought I was death. I was like, dude, I'm totally death. I'm gonna kill this whole world. And I saw this big structure over in the distance, and I was like, ooh, what's that? I need to touch it. I need to see what's inside. I thought this was gonna be a boss. I thought this might be where you fight the bunny man, but you actually don't fight the bunny man, which I am surprised with and a little disappointed. Now we find this like space station over here. I was like, oh, Bunny Man's gonna be at the top. But no. No Bunny Man. Just a spacesuit. Yep, that's a spacesuit. I didn't know what the hell it was either. I was like, what is that thing?
Resuming flight plan.
But here we go. Zoom. So we are some sort of alien type dude. And it never really tells you why we're here. We're trying to take over the planet, I guess. But it doesn't tell you why. I mean, what happened to our old planet? Are we just colonizing other planets? What's going on? Just float in space for a minute. Now you're gonna see all the worlds that we just came from. And that is the mothership. So as we're going into the mothership, we go through a little like landing area. Just a second here. You're gonna be able to of course we're gonna stop outside the giant mothership just so you can kind of look at it. Here, as we're going through here, you're gonna be able to see more of our alien-esque people. So he looks down and people. I don't know if we're all soldiers, if I'm just like the advanced party type soldier. No idea. And to the entrance of our giant mothership, because we're an alien. And there's the giant alien mother type thing. I don't even know what you would call that face. The head honcho, if you will. No, maybe a little bit. Chuckle, a giggle.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Thank you.
Let's see your report on your target planet.
Okie dokie.
Uploading planet report. Results inconclusive.
I don't know what that means.
Proceed with manual confirmation. Confirm.
Now here's where you get your choice. And this choice decides which ending of the game you will get. So right here, I confirm that we're going to assimilate the planet. You actually have to hold it down. You can't just push the button and be done with it, which is okay. So I've confirmed that.
Launching invasion protocol.
And now we invade the planet, which is, I guess, why we were imprisoned. They didn't want us invading the planet.
Troops deployment in 3, 2, 1.
That's a lot of troops.
Assimilation.
If they're as strong as me, oh man. And there you see Bunny Man with his daughter. That's why he wanted out. He wanted to hold his daughter. Unfortunately, I kind of destroyed the planet for them, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I saved it in the other game. You'll see that next time. But he gets to hold his daughter. I mean, it's good. It's nice. It's cute, right? Cute, yeah. We only kind of, just take over the planet. It's alright. It's still good. There's still parts that we forgot, I'm sure. Why doesn't he take his daughter up to the prisons? And there you go. We got an A ranking. The only thing that we failed on was I got KO'd too many times. 15 times was apparently too many times, which... Okay, fair enough, whatever. But that's the game, everyone. I'll see you all next time when we see the secondary ending.
Have to